Hi, friends. I am just here trying to keep on the momentum of my posting. I am not looking my best. If I do say so myself, I am just so tired. Like, I don't know, it's times like this where I'm like, there certainly has to be something wrong with me, right? Like, please tell me there is something wrong with me because, like, it shouldn't be this norm. It shouldn't be normal to feel this way, to feel this crappy. You know what I mean? I'm like, please tell me that like I'm missing like an enzyme or like some protein or that like something's wrong with me. Please, you know what I mean? But who knows? Maybe this is just how I'm supposed to live life. Who knows? But yeah, I feel like total crap. I don't know if it's like lack of, I think it's everything. I think it's lack of sleep. I think it's like mental health. I think it's unemployment. And I think all of that mixes together and just creates this like awful dread and like just horrible feelings inside of me that like reflect on my outer shell. So I think that's what you're seeing. Um, I am going to use a microphone going forward, but I am currently pet sitting and I just didn't want to bring my dinosaur microphone because it has to be like plugged in and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? I think people can bear with me for one more episode. I am so tired because this weekend I just had Queers and Quilts, which is a book convention. It was the first time that it happened in Portland, Oregon. It was for, queer books.
Gay!
Awesome, excited. Like that's the whole reason why I wanted to volunteer. It was great. Things like happened in the back end as like a volunteer. I have thoughts and feelings, but overall, like it was great. It was amazing. I got to see so many authors that like I've been reading. I got some books that I shouldn't have just because like I honestly didn't want to spend any money because again, like I'm unemployed. So I was like, I'm volunteering. I'm working for free. I had to spend money, which like I totally understand. I had to spend money like driving there, paying for parking, and then I'm like also spending money at the convention. So I was I was like I feel like this is not really what I should be doing, but it just kind of happened. And then I feel like unfortunately I felt better when I heard what other people were spending, like people that actually went to the convention cuz like I was going to get tickets, but they sold out literally the moment they took them to the public a year ago. So they were not even like tickets. So yeah, people like, and this is like me lowballing, spend like about more than $1,200, with like plane tickets or like staying at a hotel room. And I'm like, I'm just not, I'm not there right now, So I got some books and that was good, but I definitely wish I don't want to say like I wish I hadn't because like I'm so happy that I bought them, but like also I'm just trying to be more mindful, right? And I already have enough books. I have a book subscription too, and I just don't want to be, I don't want to say wasting money, but being reckless with my spending. Also because like I am really trying to help my niece with her college tuition, and I don't know, I just feel bad every time that I buy something because I'm like, there's this money that I could have put towards that. So yeah, it's not the best feeling, but I'm still excited. I'm still hoping to like show it, show you what I got and everything. Again, I didn't go crazy or anything. Well, maybe I did. I guess it depends on like what you think about it. Um, but also I just wanted to do like a, at least, okay, because of the guilt that I have, like of spending so much spending money, and then also just having so many books on my TVR right now, because it's something that drives me wild, like having like a physical long TVR. I wanted to do like a 24-hour readathon, but like let's be real, because I'm feeling like crap. I don't know if that's gonna be realistic for me to do. So I want to aim for like 20 hours, and it's gonna be like 20 hours where I just like, I have a clock, but I will be pausing for like sleep and showers and all of that. I did finish one book yesterday and it was so fucking good. Like, it was so fucking good. I rarely read MF romance, or books in general, unless it's like fantasy, where like it's mostly fantasy rather than romance. Um, but oh my god, this was like fucking hilarious. It was hilarious, cute, cozy, and like I just hadn't read something like it before, and it really satisfied something that I didn't know like I needed to be satisfied with. I'm all about cozy fantasy, so it was like a cozy, funny romance. And I'm so fucking like all over this author now. So yeah, I finished that one. I'm gonna show you what book it was. I'm hoping to like start that one and also like keep on going with one that I got at the convention. And I also want to start a fucking fantasy. As you can see, I'm all over the place. I have a lot of feelings and thoughts and emotions. So again, it's kind of like chaotic here, but I invite you, okay? I welcome you. I hope you're feeling as chaotic as I am. I hope you're feeling as unhinged as I am. Hopefully your mental health is is better than mine. But if it's also not, if it's also just fucking like everywhere, then please like take a seat. I'll pull out a chair and you can come and hang out with me and just fucking be unhinged together, okay? So, no shame here at all. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out. I'm gonna take Sack, which is the dog that I'm taking care of, and gonna take him on his walk, like it's an evening walk. Then I'm gonna probably come back and, make some like food. Drink more water. I think I'm like dehydrated if I'm honest. I didn't have much water and I ate like shit. So I think my body is just like upset at me and it's like, you are horrible to us. Like, how dare you? So, yeah, I'm gonna just go take him out. I'm not looking. I feel, you know what I feel like? I feel as if I had like, as like if I had a hangover. And I'm like, girl, I didn't even drink. I wasn't even out like having fun. Yeah, I had fun, but like I wasn't that type of fun. You know what I mean? So rude. But yeah. So I feel like I just have a huge hangover. And yeah, kind of rude. If you ask me, I'm like, I think this kind of rude. You know what I mean? But who knows? Anyways, I'm gonna go take out Sack. I'll be back and then I'll show you the books and maybe we'll get started on the reading, I guess. We'll see. Bye.
Later. 5 minutes later. 6.5 hours later.
I finally have a microphone. So I already had one. I just hadn't plugged it in. I'm becoming more comfortable, okay? So who knows? Maybe like in 2 more videos or something, I'll finally change the potato camera. But if I'm honest, I don't think so. Because, like, here's the thing. To me, it's almost like a social project. It's absolutely not, just so you know. But, like, I'm trying to. I think I might have even said this in another video. Like, I'm trying to remind myself that the visual is not important. It's the person, it's what I'm saying, it's that we're vibing, it's that we're having a good time. Because if I'm completely honest with you, I've kind of been having a shit time, okay? I've kind of been struggling. I've kind of like fallen off the train or the bandwagon or whatever the saying is, okay? It's definitely like yesterday was the first day. And I think I'm also like in my hormones. Like, it's weird because I don't know anymore, okay? I don't know anymore. I was already irregular before I had an IUD, and now I've had an IUD for like 5 years, which I need to change it. I have the Mirena, and I don't have them anymore. I just don't. So I think I have a pretty good sense of when it happens, but I have no idea. Zero. So right now, since yesterday, I just feel horrible. Like 2 days ago, I just started feeling like, oh my God, why is my life so horrible? Like, why am I a complete failure? I was already like not feeling at my best, you know what I mean? But like these past 2 days really took on a whole new level. So yeah, I've been struggling, okay? that to say, my worry is not whether my face looks super HD, okay? It's just about like doing the thing, showing up, continuing something. And actually, what I was going to talk about was what things are going to look like, hoping, or at least what I'm hoping they look like next week. I'm hoping to upload another like read with me. I have a huge thing for historical romance right now. I'll talk a little bit more about that. But then also I want to start doing some of my science videos. So I'm hoping that I hope that didn't come through the microphone. Um I'm hoping that next week I can do like a plan with me day. So just kind of like you know how people do like study with me. Well, I'm sure people do plan with me too. Just like being productive and whatnot. So I'm hoping that one of those days I can do a little bit of planning for that, see how it goes. But yeah, right now it's mostly just talking about what's gonna happen next week. I would say I want to do a read with me. However, we have people coming over this weekend. Our friends from Lebanon and Oregon, not like Lebanon, not Lebanon, Lebanon. So they're coming over, so I have tons of cleaning to do tomorrow. I want to work out so I can feel good. And I just kind of want to talk to myself maybe more than I already do. I'm also trying to sew these blankets, like quilted blankets for cat donations. Well, one is for cat donations and then one is for my cats. Because the one I did, Q picture, it's a little too little for my boy. So yeah, I want to do that. But yeah, this was just more of an update because yeah, no, it's things are happening. As I said, sometimes I wish I knew more about like I feel like I don't know enough about astrology to like believe in it. Do you know what I mean? Like because sometimes I read what my horoscope says or like what tarot people online say about my sign, but because I don't like really know about it, it's hard for me to believe in it. And I'm like, am I just listening to what I want to hear? But yeah, I mean, it's been, I'm like, what are the stars and the planets saying about this? Because it doesn't feel great. But yeah, tell me how you're doing, I guess. It's also kind of, I've just been, that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like I'm in my, I hate calling it my days, but it's the truth. I feel so not great. Just so like, oh my god, why is everything so dark? You know? So yes, that's kind of what's been going on. But anyways, on to lighter news. I'm currently reading Never I guess it's Never Duke Well. It's by Alexandra Vasti. I read an e-arc of hers, so good. The e-arc is for like a sapphic historical romance, which I was all over. I haven't finished it in the sense that like I sometimes I leave like a chapter or two of an e-arc if I really like it, just so I can like reread it physically. I'm pretty sure it comes out in September. So there's a long time to go, but I loved it so much that I was like, I need to read the series. So she has two books before. I'm pretty sure the book is Ladies in Hastings. And yeah, she has two books before that, so I'm reading those. And she also announced the fourth, so I'm super excited. I'm also reading India Holton. Hilarious books, like so freaking good. I wish I would have like not I wish I would have finished them faster, but I was just so into them, so I just kept having to stop for different reasons. But they were so freaking good. I'm on the second book. It's currently downstairs, and that's why I'm not gonna continue with that one. But those are the ones that I'm reading right now. But yeah, so my computer is dying, so I'm gonna go ahead and maybe turn this in and I'll start recording for the read with me next week. But I just wanted to put something out there this week for myself, if I'm honest. Because I don't know. I don't know if anyone will ever watch this. So if you did, thank you. Um, Thank you. That's it. Because again, yeah, this is mostly for me. But yeah. Thanks. Bye. I hope you have a good weekend. Bye bye.
The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is... Please note, the new number is